What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to another Bust FPV stream. We're coming to you live from sunny Southern California. This is FEMA Region 9. I believe we're still locked down and quarantined, but nobody gives a shit. What's up? Trying to see what we're gonna make happen today. I have the power. All of the power. That's what I want, dude. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna put this right here. There you go. I'll talk to you guys like this, like the neighbor from Home Improvement. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing today. I am pretty excited. Bring down my mic a little bit. It's a little hot. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, dude. Pretty excited about this. I think this is gonna be the final moment. This build process for right now. And what we're gonna be doing afterwards is we're gonna be installing windows, which I've never done either. So we're gonna be doing that probably this weekend at some point in time. Today, hopefully today is install some fans that I got. I think this is the fans that I have, and install the power supply. And I want to hit the button, and I can plug it into a screen too to see if it actually boots. I have a little screen right here that I can test with, so we got that going on. I kind of really like talking to you guys through the box like this. Kind of interesting. Here, let's get some people in here. Let my buddies know I'm live here. I'm just gonna open up Teams here. Final stages of building a PC right here, guys. Twitch.tv / BustFPV.
Can you hear me when I am way down here? Maybe you will one day walk away from me.
Installing the power supply today.
Stay close when the wind is howling.
Oh shit, one of my buddies at work is also building PC. Hell yeah, dude. See? He better be going AMD. If he's not going AMD, I'm gonna be upset. Bring up this stuff, and then I'm gonna buy my computer. My messages, do my messages. Oh, he's feeling intel? I don't know. 10K maybe. Okay. Sup, dude? What up, Circuit Systems? What's going on? Check it out. Look, I'm talking to you guys like that guy from Home Improvement, where he just talks to you like right over like the fence the whole time. That's how I'm gonna do the whole stream. We're gonna do the whole stream just like this, dude. I kind of enjoy it. But yeah, check it out. This is what we got going on. Oh, bam. Boom, dude. Boom. Look at that. It's kind of been my desk on the desk for the last couple days, but this is the new computer that's gonna stream us, dude. This is the baby right here, man. Gonna be the new. Look, let me open this puppy up for you so you can see what it looks like inside. I have limited this space now. See what I did there? Yo, what up? Dude, so hyped right now, dude. We're the most hyped. Dude, look at the size of this case, dude. If I could go back, choose a different case, I would choose a slightly smaller case. I think a 24-inch case would have been perfectly fine. This case right here, rail to end, is about 26 inches, 26 and a quarter inches. But from handles all the way to the back rail, figure like 28 and a half inches. So it's kind of big, even when it comes to like server shit. Most server shit is like 19 by 19 or 19 by 24 maximum, you know? So finding a rack for this has been challenging. I found one. Finding a carry case for this kind of stuff is hard. Yeah. Dude, oh, let me link you guys. Let me show you guys the case I bought. We can't have a big ass server that's gonna be moving around without having a big ass case, right?
Will we remain? Will our spark turn to fire? My feelings have changed.
That right there. I bought that yesterday.
In vain.
To be here
I heard the
next
sound
week
of
sometime.
the ocean. It was headed our way.
I am retarded excited for that case. I've always wanted one. And now that I have like the perfect excuse,
But will we remain?
ain't nothing holding me back, dude.
Strong enough to stay.
Sorry.
I'm full of joy and
Loud noises.
pain. We were made this way. But will we remain?
Boom, dude.
Strong enough
Look at that beauty, dude. Look at all that space. I gotta like stick my elbows in there.
pain. We were made this way.
Yeah, it's got video card retention holders. So this is gonna. Oh, I sound like a DJ.
My hope
I
is
sound like a super DJ. Okay, let me see if I can switch that up.
the feelings grow deeper.
Give me a second. We're gonna go mute on mic for a second, guys.
I hate living this way. Scared that I'm getting weaker. So I smile to your face and pretend that I'm happy, longing for your embrace. Is this the price that I pay? But will we remain? I'm strong enough to stay. I'm full of joy and pain. We were made this way. But will we remain? I'm strong enough to stay. I'm full of joy and pain. We were made this way. Our hearts are on fire. Though nothing has changed, but still we remain. Still we remain. Still we remain.
Oh. Hey. Hey, what's up? Mic check, mic check. How's that sound? Do I sound like a bass DJ still, or do I sound like a chipmunk now? Let's see. Oh, let me get my. Does it sound better? Gotta ground yourself first, dude. Gotta ground yourself, bro. Good. My mic, the mic that I have is also a sound interface, which introduces like a bunch of weird issues like that. Because when I turn on the mic, it gives me an option to turn on either 48 Hz or 41 kilohertz or whatever. And I think I have my every program on the fucking computer decides on its own whether it wants to do 41 or 48, unless it's like a real program like Streamlabs or kind of Audio DAW or something like that. So in Teams, for me to sound normal on Teams, I have to be at 48 kilohertz. But for me to sound normal in most other programs, it's 41. So I must have been at 48 for a Teams meeting. So I have to kind of go back and forth. So, move my ESP band down. Okay, sorry, gotta move the mic. This is gonna be perfect. Okay. So I think the first thing we should do is open the blocks, right? I don't know where to put my keyboard. Got this. Oh, you know what's gonna break right now? Look, if I test the widget, that's just gonna break off. I opened this thing already to make sure everything was in the box because it had one of those shady ass Chinese stickers that say, "Hey, if you see the steel has been broken, please inspect items in box." You know, steel was broken as fuck and taped over and then broken again. So I double checked to make sure everything was in there. And from the best of my knowledge, everything was there. But who the fuck knows, you know? Okay, so we got a power cable. Bag. Look how nice this is. First off, let's admire this. Look how nice this little bag. Dude, thermal take, fucking killing it. Right? Look at that. It's like a heavy, super heavy nylon. Yeah, 1200, baby. That's why I said all of the power. Like I feel like Star Wars, like Supreme Leader, fucking over here. It comes with like a plethora. Can we say that? There's a plethora of cables. So many. You guys think I'm gonna use all of these cables? There's so many. I really don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, we're gonna see. I guess that's why you need the little bag, so you can keep all those extra cables that you're not. So, there's an explanation behind the 1200 power watt or 1200 watt power supply. Explanation. Number one, right? This rig is gonna have a bunch more shit in it. Right now, it's very minimal on the amount of stuff that it has. It's gonna slowly build up more. Right now, it doesn't even have a video card, but it's gonna have a video card. It's gonna have 2 capture cards, and it's gonna have a 4 RAID, like a 4 slot, like 4 drive RAID array of SSDs in the front that are hot swappable, and it's gonna have. Well, actually, we can look at that. We have that thing too. It's gonna have some extra fans in it in the back, and it's gonna have a fan controller, and it's gonna possibly have another 5.25 slot with 0.5 drive and a 2.5 drive running like as like a redundant operating system. Because the operating system right now is going to be running on this 256 gig SSD that's just in the back there. But eventually that's just going to be storage, and it's going to run on a M.2 drive that I still haven't installed or bought before. So that's going to be the main drive that's actually running. I have 2 M.2 slots on them. And then I'm going to run 2 256 gig SSDs in series like in RAID 0 to just do all my data, to store all my videos and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna have that 4 drive RAID for recording. So while I'm recording stuff live, because this is gonna be a stream rig, so while I'm streaming, I could record onto those drives and I could hot swap them. So if we're recording like a whole day, I could record a whole day or a whole 24 hours or a whole 48 hours without stopping, without losing a frame. That's the promise. That's the idea. So for right now, 1200 watts is complete overkill, but I might need it eventually. Second reason why I bought a 1200 watt power supply. There is a shortage of power supplies right now. Right now is probably the worst time to be building a PC. Look at that thing, dude. XC. Okay. It's the worst time to be building a PC right now because everything is sold out everywhere. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, there is. Is it gonna go underneath like this? There's a shortage of power supplies everywhere. Like, you cannot buy power supplies right now. So, unless they're really small. So if you find one that's like in the 500 watt range, 450 watt range, you'll find a bunch of them, right? You'll also find some that are in the super high end range, like 1,000 plus, right? I needed something that was platinum because this rig is going to be working out in the desert sometimes, and that's why it has so much space and so much fan space, because it's going to be running in like really hot temps. And I bought a sick ass motherboard with like sick capacitors and shit like that, and I'm actually going to clock down the speed of my processor. So instead of running like an overclock, I'm going to run underclock so I can run extra cool, and I can push the temps of the machine as hard as possible. So the 1200 watt power supply has like a super silent killer mode that pretty much runs like a trickle source power for whatever it is that the board is using without running any fans necessarily, so it runs as cool as possible. And I'm kind of hoping that mode, with all my fans running through it anyway, is gonna like be the best setup for that kind of like super hot environment. That's kind of like what I'm hoping for. We'll see. Okay, so this definitely seems like it's getting in there, but there's I think the other side might be flatter. There's like a bump on it. Trying to decide if it should go like this or like this. I think if all I/O is on the bottom, right? But in most cases it'll sit like this, but that's not how it's gonna sit here. It's gonna sit fucking vertically in my case. It could sit like here. Oh. I might have to take this brace off. This brace has been kind of like the bane of my existence for this build, but I'm sure once it's all together, it's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, no, we don't need to move the brace at all. That's it right there. I'm going to screw it against the front, huh? It just has no screws on the bottom. I think I was super against the wall as to whether or not I should be getting like a server grade power supply, like a redundant power supply for long. I might upgrade that. I might upgrade to that later. For right now, this is good. Okay. Oof. It's like the most perfect fit. If it was any other, if the mode buttons or anything like that were any other way, I don't think it would fit. Like they are just fitting through the shroud. It's crazy. The fitment is out of this world, kind of. Does it bring screws? Any screws? Probably what's missing from the pack. That's what was missing. No hardware, I guess. It's okay though. Have hardware. Oh, it has like a little I/O shield that could have been removed to make it even bigger. This case brought a bunch of extra screws, so I'm just gonna hope that some of these extra screws will work. Yo, what up, Ricky? Yo, I'm glad I stayed up for those France spots, bro. Oh shit. Damn it. We're doing that. The thing is, I do have all the space. I really do. It's not like I don't have space. Yeah, man. So, we were trying to fit this power supply in here. Look, it's right here. The last little bit. Make this thing go boom. I'm missing the fan controller still. I have a box here from Newegg that will open up here as soon as I get this thing installed. I think these are the correct size screws. Let's see. They don't have to be the long ones. They could be the short stubbies. Do people put Loctite under computer builds, or is that not a thing? Yeah, they should fit. Seems like it's it, dude. Like the perfect thread and everything. Thank you, computer, for bringing extra screws like case. Good. We are in this, bro. Look at this. Everything is lining up. You know what's scaring me is I don't know where all the plugs go, but I've been told by people who build these things that you can't really plug them into the wrong spot. So we're gonna challenge that today. Alright, you got two of them in. But hey, for real though, isn't it true? Like for real, Loctite would be, I think that would be perfect. I think it might be necessary, especially if we're gonna be moving this thing around and stuff. I think that would be like, what's up? Oh, I do. Hey, by the way, I do like the little banner that you made for the channel. I think that's perfect. Like you go onto the channel, you see that, you're like, all right, perfect. Yeah, right. Before you bolt everything down. Yeah, there it is. Okay. 4 screws, dude. That's all it takes. So nice. And let's go through these cables. Actually, wait. First, there was something I wanted to do. Oh, let's open up that box. Oh yeah, a croissant? I'll take a croissant. Oh, that's what I wanted to do, Rio. I wanted to link you I wanted to give you a link to the specs of the build. You can see my part picker so you guys can see it. I'll get in here real quick. It's lit. this. Oh, no, that's not it. God damn it. God damn it, I closed the freaking window here. Thank God for history. Yeah, so what we are listening to right now is a playlist that is available on Apple Music, on Spotify, everywhere. It's a Twitch pre-made playlist that they've made with songs that might or might not be copywritten, but Twitch has agreements with to be able to, or whatever it was. Yeah, you fucking called it like on the nose, bro. I've had good feedback about it. A lot of people like it. I'm personally indifferent. I don't really care what's playing in the background. Whatever is. Damn, I lost my little napkin. Whatever I have playing in the background for me is fine. I just need some kind of like noise or something in the background to keep me going. Yeah, Ricky super likes it. I don't mind it. I've gone through it and I picked out songs. I'm working on like a new master playlist to play in iTunes because I don't have an iTunes playlist. I have like playlists on SoundCloud and stuff like that, and I get those ads, and I don't want to play for Apple Music. Yeah, it's like approaching synthy shit. It's approaching. Okay, let's open up this box. The knife. I got the knife. The knife. Alright. Pop this open here. Oh, okay. So these, check these out. These are the filters for the front of the case. So these filters, the case opens in the front. It's got like little doors. Doors, and in here they have a filter. They're extra filters. So I figured, we're out in the desert and these things get dusty, we can pull them out, throw in new ones, and then take these out and wash them out. They're just foam. Wash them. Maybe we could replace the type of material that's on these or something like that. That's right here. Oh yes, so this is the other 80 mil fan. This case, for whatever reason, brought two 80 mil fan exhaust ports, and it brought 3 120 mil fans, but only one 80 mil fan in the back. I don't know why they would do that. You think they just want like the empty hole? That doesn't make any sense, right? A hole sucking air out is always going to be better than just an empty hole, right? Yeah, so this one's going to sit here. I have a feeling that this one, I'm going to get like a splitter for. Probably what I'll do with this one. That they could just sit there and always exhaust at full speed. The problem is that none of these fans are PWM. They're all freaking just power fans. Connecting them to the board or not connecting them to the board doesn't make a difference. They're just gonna beat. why I bought that fan controller. The fan controller isn't in yet, but comes in, I'll show you guys. Super riced out, like little panel with temps. Got 6 temp sensors, so I could put them in different parts of the PC, so I can monitor what they. And I could turn on and up, like of each fan. And the way it's doing it is instead of doing it WM, it's doing it through actual voltage. I forget which one that's called. It's called it. I forget what the This should be the little drive. Yes, exactly what I want. So this right here is a caddy. Remember how I said I was gonna have two 256 gig SSDs? Pretty naked in there. That box is naked. Okay. Okay. This is killer. So this right here is space, so you can put SSDs. Put 3.5 inch SSD. Get like an adapter or whatever to get the smaller ones. I'm probably just going to put 2 SSDs on the side right here, one on this side and one on this side. The fans is just blowing through. The front of it has a little exhaust port you can open up. Freaking killer air circulation. I think that's perfect, dude. This replaces 2 of my dry bays in the front. See if we can do that. Also, that's what's up.
One that's so short and sweet. Oh, I never had a good time alone. Luck was always down on me.
Where's my?
I wasn't holding on for anybody, no. I nearly gave up my hope, but then I heard the beat of the drum and it touches me so lovingly.
I definitely got a little pack of screws with it, but I don't know what I did with it. I don't know. This is the one that came with this pack of screws. Need one more little pack of screws. So you can use these silver ones. Anybody saw where I put that pack of screws, dude? Anybody saw that? Did you guys see where I put those screws? It's in my butt crack, you said? Oh, you saw my butt crack? Crack kills, guys, sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna put on this little fan here. Magnetize. What we got, breakfast? Want a little croissant? Ooh, it's so warm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just pulling apart. It's like, look at that. It pull apart like, almost like cheese. It was amazing. What? You toasted it yourself? Baby, the best toasting ever. So good. Let's see. So while I eat this, I'll tell you guys about the 24-hour stream I did on Saturday. We are now speaking. We're speaking to a post 24-hour streamer. That means I have now superseded into the streaming. Streaming gods, yes. 24-hour gang, dude. That's what it is. Gang, dude. That shit was a lot of fun, bro. We learned a lot. I feel like a lot of it was work, you know? But a lot of it can be done smarter. I think so, dude. I mean, what do you mean by finish, right? I mean, there's all sorts of things to finish. Look, we got the 80 mil fan. We got the caddy for the hard drive. Got a little fan bay in the front. And we have the power supply already in there. This was, okay, shit quality, this is all you. The 1200 watt power supply is all your idea, so I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay, it's already in there. This is your idea. I wish I was in the desert, dude. No, you're fine. I wish I was in the desert. Fuck that. On that note though, they did burn that effigy out in the desert, and they were burning the effigy from like, I'm gonna say it started on Zoom. They put their phone on Zoom and they sent it to me. It was like, I think it was like 7:30 or 8 when they started streaming to us, and they streamed on Zoom to me while I streamed them for like 6 hours, bro. So they were on until like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was awesome, bro. So that means that we can do that just with Zoom. To have an image to be out there in the desert raging, totally possible, bro. Yes, you will love it. All of the power. So it's super cool to see that that's possible, you know? So like this. Maybe I can find it all the power in me. Right now, real, I am restreaming to YouTube. So YouTube will forever store this, right? As like a video. YouTube doesn't really let you download that video. There's ways you can rip that video, but it's really not there. It's not a perfect solution. I'm also streaming to my now backup Twitch account. That backup Twitch account will be able to be downloaded. So even if something were to happen with this recording, that goes away, and then you get the new video, you know? You're always having a second backup to Twitch. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, I've been doing the YouTube thing for a while, but I haven't been doing. You see it, right? And they're like right there. If you go to it, they're there. The archive is gonna be what's up, and eventually, listen to this idea. So, let's say we have both Streamlabs and OBS running on our computer at the same time. The way we work it is OBS is just live feed, 100% open, where there is no layout, no nothing. It's just a camera, and that's what I'm using to switch cameras between one and the other. When I go to switch, I switch on OBS. That's where I switch my cameras back and forth, and I have all my scenes set up, but I don't have a layout. They're just camera view. That OBS is being streamed to restream, right? And then in Streamlabs, I have my layout with my chat and all my bullshit. and my video that's actually being played, like this video right here that's being played right now, is actually coming from my OBS live stream with the clean feed through that RTMP pull link that we just created. The goal of that would be that we have a clean feed that's being pushed out of OBS that's 100% no logos, no nothing, just video and audio being pushed to a restream. That restream can be pulled down to a backup Twitch account and be saved clean with no logos, no nothing for archive purposes. On our account, we also have our own thing that's being backed up, so we have kind of 3 Twitch accounts happening. One that's doing the live feed with no logos, no nothing. That is being pulled through an RTMP pull link to Streamlabs, where I actually have like the whole thing where it's actually working. Yeah, so I think that's the proest move. It does require kind of a little bit more computing power because you have 2 live stream broadcast services kind of happening on your computer at the same time. But I feel like with something like this, or even like an iMac or something like that, I think it's totally possible. Make that happen for us. We'll be able to record both without using any of our stuff. You know, that's just like a total backup. Once this thing is going with all the RAID drives and recording video and everything like that, that serves as a perfect second backup. You know, that we really don't ever have to worry about. It's just automatic. It's not going to be the highest quality. It's not going to be as high a quality as it being recorded directly on the machine. But man, it's going to serve as a fucking really good backup. That's what I learned during this 24 hours. If that counts for anything. Yeah, I have some of these flat screws here. Oh wait, let me go wash my hands before I get in here. I'm gonna have freaking smoothie all over everything. I do have these flat little screws that could fit flat or flush-ish anyway against the case here a little bit. I bought the exact same fan so that everything matches, so everything's perfect. And of course, this fan comes with red, white, and black cables, and the original fan comes with ketchup and mustard, black, yellow, and red cables. Typical Chinesium. Oh, and none of it lines up. Like, for real? Yeah, none of it's gonna line up. Nice, guys. Typical Chinesium, bro. I did get some flying in, and I broke some bell housings on my little baby. I was flying at the museum at Griffith Park, across the street from the. I was freaking ripping it. I was having a lot of fun. Like, I hadn't flown in a while. Went to go do a power loop around like these like bushes, and I was really feeling it. I clipped the bottom and I just kind of flipped over a little bit, and it broke the bell housing in like a weird way. Essentially, like, here, let me see if I can find it. It's right here. chilling, right? Normal, right? But I can hold the bell housing and hold prop moves. That's not the prop spinning. Look at the bottom. Bottom like the C-clip. So it's like the shaft separated from the bell housing. You know how it has like that sonic friction weld? That friction weld that's going around the bell housing snapped. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. So I bought new bell housings. I bought 3, hoping that, you know, I replace this one, I'll break another one, and then I still have one more to replace. You know what I mean, kind of thing. I also ordered some, I ordered the diamond antenna, so we're gonna be getting that in, hopefully. That diamond antenna is gonna be good because that freaking antenna that the receiver comes with is great. It works perfect, but the problem is that like it's just too flexible. You know, like the little actual base of the antenna is too flexible and it just wiggles too much. Okay. See if I can make this happen here. It reverses your motor. That's so strange. Oh, that did not work at all. Here's screw. Yeah, these came with like some chunky ass, fucking crazy ass screws. I dropped some or? But they're definitely chunkier than the screws that I have. Maybe not than all the screws that I have. Most of the ones that I have. All these are thinner. I think I did misplace those screws. I mean, it's not the end of the world. There's other screws. There's plenty of fish in the sea. But they have like this crazy ass bite on them. Okay. One more feeble attempt to look for these screws. If I don't find them, I'm gonna have others. What? No, I have screws. I don't need to install that fan either, you know. But hard to find. Mine's like right by my feet. I definitely feel like they came with screws. Like, and I had them, and I put them down somewhere. Or whatever. Fine. Like a little bag of screws. Oh, this. Because all the screws I have are gonna be too little. just super thick. Alright, well. For next time, fan. Fan screws. Yeah, they're like real thick ass screws. Huh. Huh. If I could find those then. Okay, well, whatever. Slide this over and get all it. That's gonna be one of the great mysteries of life, huh? I'm gonna let it not bug me, but it's kind of bugging me. No, it wasn't in that. It wasn't in that fan bay. They're gone, dude. I'll find some at Home Depot or whatever. They honestly look like fucking household ass screws, so I'll go look around and see if I can find any. But that being said, we still have to plug in all the cables, which is the scary part, because that's the part we don't know. So I think there's an 8-pin port here, the top, right? The video on demand. Is that what you said? Is that what that means? VOD? Video on demand? That's all I know VOD stands for, dude. Stands for something else? I don't know. So when I'm done, generally when I lose something like that, what I do is I go back and I look at my stream and I literally look at the moment where I do that, and then I usually find where it is. It's generally because it fell behind here and I just didn't see where it went or that kind of thing. It's kind of funny, but yeah, that's kind of like what happens. It's happened to me before on stream. It's funny. All right, so I think there's like a big one. Exactly. Rewatch the footage. Alright. So this is open. Got some nice braided cables here. Let's see if I can find that. Looks like an 8-pin cable. This looks like SATA power cable, then a Molex power cable, other Molex power cable, SATA cable. There should be one that's like really big, right? Yeah, this guy. Big guy. This is what I'm looking for. I need the chat's encouragement at this moment because I have no idea what to look. All right. Here's another 8-pin cable. It's like a 4+2 pin. Or 6+2. But mine's just 8. 8 is book. that's it. Wonder what this little cable's for. This looks like for USB power or something. I like it because it's braided. I would like to use it. Right? I'm sure I got this. Dude. Figure this out. Can't be that hard, right? Not rocket science. Just computer science. Some dab motivation? I might. Right, here, let me look at this. Actually, wait, you just gave me an inspiration. I think I can look at YouTube. I think I can look at the But I think YouTube lets you rewind real life for watching yourself. Pause this here a second. I can't. Here we go. We're gonna find out, dude. We're gonna find out what happens here. Power supply is still there. Throwing it off here. Put it in. Fill in. Board over. Putting the screws into the thing. Okay, here we go. Opening the box. Filters. Yeah, just a tad bigger for you guys. Oh, okay. Filters, okay. Here's the fan. Pulling out the fan. Does the fan have screws? Oh, I don't see screws. You guys see screws? I didn't see screws. Here, let's go back. Go back here. Let's go super back. Bring it all the way back here. Oh, this is like super Inception. This is weird. No screws, bro. No screws. Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Ain't no screws. Ain't no screws here, dude. I didn't lose no screws. That wasn't me. Who's that guy losing screws? Not this guy. Right. Oh, let me find do that dab right now. Oh yeah, if you want to start. Unlimited power. Yeah, it's pretty fucked. It's okay though. It's not like the end of the world. You saw how, like, you can't see them because they're big. Maybe I just take out 2 of the screws from my fan here and then I put the 2 over there. Or maybe I take out 1 of each one and then I just put 2 on one. Something like that.
Up and down.
No, we just watched it. There was no. We're back. Right? That's my thing, dude. If it works on drones and shit, it's gotta work. It's gotta work on computers. Getting that inspiration on. Getting that next hour ready. Oh yeah. Okay. Mark that one as completed. Oh, not like this. Okay. Okay. So I guess we would start with like the biggest one, right? How I would do it. My god, this cable's huge. So a set of cables is definitely gonna be on my. No, this is not the cable I need. Okay. Yeah, there's too many pins for that one. Enough for this one. Oh no, it goes the other way. It goes like this. Right? Tried to have the clip on it. Clippy side. Clip it. Oh, wasn't grounded. God damn it. It's over. Everything's broken now. This happens to be one of the songs that I like. Here it's got instructions. This says 24 pin ATX. That must be for these. How am I gonna make these organized? Oh my god. It's like trying to freaking control freaking Medusa's hair and shit over here. This? A lot of pressure on that pin. Alright, I'm just gonna do something like this for right now. As I go figuring out where everything goes. Get a little prettier. And there's also, they sell like those sleeve kits that have smaller cables, you know what I mean? Because this is not good. Not good. Jesus. Ah. All right, that's in there. See that? That in there? Ah. Earthquake cam, dude. Do you have any braided hose for them? I'll show you a braided hoe. I don't have any braiding for them. Not that any sleeves, not that are this big anyway. So for right now, they're just gonna be like these massive things. And maybe at the end of the stream, we'll look online and we'll see if we could find sleeve kits that are 10 inches instead of like 2 feet. ATX 12 volt. Okay. Okay, so this here, take this off because okay. So this here says 4+4 CPU and 6+2 PCIe. So I would connect it to the 4+4 CPU, right? The 4+4. Yeah, I'm gonna use. I'm definitely thinking about using the braiding for these cables that are back here. You see, like this kind of spaghetti mess. Not a spaghetti mess, but this little mess right here going on. That little mess right there is going to be cleaned out with some braid. Because those are all custom cables that come from the case. I can't really change those. And then this like little ketchup and mustard shit that's going on right down here, this is all going to be braided. It's going to be as nice as I can make it happen. I just got to connect everything first and make sure everything is working, you know? Okay, so this cable, oh, they say things on them. So this one says CPU and this one says CPU on it also. Both identical case. I think this one's good. I'm just just gonna put this one here on the bottom one. It says 4+4 CPU. And it's gonna connect over here somewhere. Boom. Reconnect these. Dude, look at that. Look at that cable routing, dude. It's beautiful, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Freaking hideous, dude. Oh my god. Looking so ugly. What is happening? I don't even know what to do. Oh. Okay, don't matter. Alright, so that all has power. What is this shit? EDG. Got a header on it, and this one has like a USB. I do remember something about this. Those pins there. I think this might be for RGB control to. I think. What I do need is I need a way to give power, right? Hard drives or no? Do I need to connect power supply? Do I need to connect my actual setup ports to power somehow? Or are they just being powered off the board? All different types of weird Molex connectors. So this will give me 4 times peripheral and SAT. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Start it off like this. We'll see if it starts. What's the worst that can happen? It will blow up, right? The worst that will happen is that the drives don't have power, so that doesn't matter, right? Okay, let me slide this back just a little bit again. I'm gonna uncover the port here. Ooh. So this thing has Smart Zero fan. On. And it's on. The fan does not operate if the PSU is at low loads. Off. Silent fan operation. So off means it works like normal. On means it doesn't turn on the fan when it doesn't want. Leave it like that. I'm gonna grab my voltmeter and I'm gonna check my polarity first. That's something I learned in my drum course. Plus, I'm curious to see if it works the same. So right now, yeah, seems good. No crossing. No crossing in any direction. Moment of truth, guys. Plug that bitch in. The music builds up. Plug here. Plugged in the power. Okay. Turn on the power supply. Red light. I don't know if that's a good red light or not. I guess I gotta push the power button. Whoa! The fans are on. I mean, something is happening. Got a yellow light now. We'll see. Oh, back up. Oh, we got a little rev. Yellow light. Doing like a series of rev ups and rev downs. We have a green light. Let's see if anything. Oh, there. Actually saying anything. Okay. The mizzle. There's no signal. I mean, to me that doesn't mean nothing. Check fan. I'm going the right way. I don't know, but I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting any kind of pose, but I don't have any USB connected. Gonna turn it off. The reset button. Oh, yes, yes. I saw Asus. Look, look, guys. Fuck. What, dude? We got freaking video, dude. It's working. This thing is working. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's even reading like the RPM supposedly of the chassis fans. Huh. Interesting. So, CPU temp right now is 32 degrees Celsius. Motherboard temp is 25. I'm only using 1.4 volts of processes. Dude, that shit's fucking working, dude. It has no storage information. That's probably because this drive isn't formatted for Windows right now. Formatted for... Next thing on the list is gonna be how to get freaking Windows on this shit. With the USB one. I'm disconnected from my Mac here. In my front IO with it seems to be working. Oh yeah. Look at that. Working. Save and exit. I've not made any changes this time. Turn this thing off. Click. Gonna hold and then I let go. Hey, dude, what? Dude, exciting, bros, broskies, roasters, chatmongers, trolls over there, chat troll. Bro, nice, set up. I am going to be running a Windows operating system on it. Basic bitch. Because that's what everybody else does, right? So I am thinking, because there's so much extra space in this one, to throw like a Raspberry Pi in here somewhere, right here. Have it run headless, right? Power it from USB port in here. It'll just run headless inside the machine. That'll run my baby little Linux up. I was thinking about doing that. That is. I don't know what this thing is. I have an instruction booklet. Look at the instructions. A floppy adapter. Not enough instructions. Power, ATX, how to connect your part. That's it. When I have my video card, is probably gonna need its fucking own little power. That's where that. Peripheral connectors, and there's a floppy adapter. I don't get to use the cool braided cable to floppy adapter? It refers to the instruction manual provided by my chassis. maybe the drives do need power. Oh no, this is for your RGB sync. It's an ADD header, the addressable header, to control the RGB on the phone. I think. I can find it. Gotta dig a little bit, but it's gonna be in here somewhere. One. Have to pull up the good old manual, dude. What's that? What's that? If I want to sync that RGB, which I think I do need power cable. Ah. But let me put this cup in. Done. Okay. That's for you, high quality. Finally hydrated for you. That was a minute. Sorry I left it hanging so long. This one here. Not this one here. Dude, it already chimed, dude. We already made it hum, baby. That's just working. It's a real life thing, baby. Debbie, this is real. This is real life. This is not a simulation. This is like for real. I need one of these. Power that drive. Again, the SATA or peripheral ones. Yeah, the day's ugly outside.
Ask yourself, can you dance?
Meager attempt at what, cable management. The worst. I promise you we will have another build. Not another build, but another stream. Another stream where I will clean up these cables for us and look nicer and just kind of like a mess. It will have. I want to look up those cables. Really dedicate myself to like these cables. I want to see if I can find some nice braided cables. They'll bend nicer. I think I could get them in different sizes. Get them a little bit smaller. Super clutch. Now, this whole thing is gonna come. I'm gonna figure out the RGB header. Unlimited power! That's what I feel like, dude. I feel like that right now, dude. Oh my god. Carrier. Headphones I can. Guys are listening to. Yeah. You can put Neosporin in a little band-aid. Girl cut her finger so bad yesterday, dude. Girl cut herself. Popping some super tough, bro. Right? Dude, it sucked, bro. But it was amazingly well positioned, I feel, for like for like those movies that weren't like the best in the planet, you know? Like the very, very best. Ooh, okay. Hold up. I had to take off this. Stuff here. Using my grounding strap. All my air and stuff, like.
Can you dance?
Cables. The whole. This is just so I can get to the box. So this carrier right here, this is how the carrier is set up right now, you see, with space. I'm gonna change out the two top ones right now for that hard drive carrier that I just got with the fan. Take off this drive carrier down here. Put in the new carrier and second drive. Debbie, how do you feel about the new movie? The movies, Star Wars is, not the old new ones. Obviously the old new ones we've already discussed. But the new movies. The ones that are part of the storyline from the original ones, not the... in order, in chronological order of being released. But that's, I think, that's the best way. Logical order for all of the movies. Watch them all chronologically, then you can mess around, you know. So yes, So I've been told that as well, and I think it's very important. Watch out. Also, I feel like was it the Rebel the Rebel clone or the Clone Wars or whatever, the cartoon series? Also, I think was very important. Bottom two. Felt like it made a big difference. I haven't gotten a chance to watch any of that shit. Okay. Little doors off. And then base. Bottom carrier. Put the screws back. Okay. Let's see how that's gonna work. See if I can get these drives into here. Right? Stop it. This. There you go. But they're supposed to fit in sideways. Put drives in like this, you know? Guess you could. One. How do we fit? Start with to put them like this. Don't strip. Like this. I know. I don't have Disney Plus, bro. I gotta get Disney Plus. I haven't seen The Mandalorian. I haven't seen none of that shit. Been told many, many times by many people that I need to watch that shit. Good. Where's this can be? It's not horrendous. I have the other drive that I have. But these are dual 256 gig drives. I'm gonna want to run them as a RAID 1. Sorry, RAID 0. No redundancy, no nothing, just the quickness. Right? Is that RAID 0? figure out is how to get this into the caddy. Slides in. Generally, the caddy has like these on the sides. But this thing here, when it slides in, doesn't really have any screws holes on that side. So it kind of lines up a little bit. Kind of lines up. Hoping I can make that line up flush with the front. It also goes up and down just a fraction. Okay, so this is all going to be alignment, like lining everything up. Possible. It's all fitment, you know what I mean? All is going to be. Yeah, it's worth it. I heard that if you have Verizon, if you have an unlimited Verizon account, they give you Disney Plus for free. So I think that's a way to get Disney Plus for free. There's also one other way of doing it. We'll see. I'm not a huge Disney fan, but doing the Star Wars stuff is fun. Oh, nice. Big dude. I'll see what login I can trade you with, dude. Okay. So I have this in. Back everything off just a little bit. I can make this super flush here. Kind of flush to the bottom. Get the live show. You want to see the real show? You just stand up. Come on over. Oh shit! Look, it's happening. Okay. So that's like, this to me is fucking porn right now. How sexy that looks. And the top here is gonna be the fan controller. This bottom part, I'm gonna put a locked SSD, so lock and key, and that's gonna be my backup. Or if somebody wants to give me something that'll be like my super backup operating data backup drive. So it's gonna be my data rack. Here is gonna be my actual working rack. Got two, baby. Okay. Slide in now. You guys can't see that side, but it's sexy over there. Sexy on that side. My word for it. Here I gotta throw one more SATA cable. That one that I needed. I need a fat screw, baby. Where my fat screws at? Where my fat screw? Where my fat screw? And all these drives are also on rubber mounts, so all this stuff is rubbered right there. So that and it fucking wiggles. Okay, I have another SATA cable here. This one's got a 90 in it. This one is straight. See if I could use this straight. All this case does for cable management, it gives you a little hole. All the way over. That side or no? Feels more natural. They're in there. Other fans, I gotta figure out what to do. I have this fan is not connected right now. This fan, so I have 3 fans that are not connected. This one that's back here should be Y split into the header that's back here. That's gonna be perfectly fine. Big ones, I'm not sure if I can connect 2 of these big ones to the same power rail. I'll get us put both of these together. But the one back here, I'm gonna put this one directly to the fan controller. Crank it up and down. What do we do with these? Power. there. Now have drives connected, different SATA ports. We got power going to both of them, which to me means that now when we power this puppy on, right, we're gonna call this a puppy for right now. When we power this puppy on, it should, right, it should see the drives now, because it wasn't seeing the drives before. So, oh my goodness, what are these screws? Black screws? Not the screws I was looking for, but they're close. I'm gonna have to really do garbage. Really wondering if this one won't reach. I'll have another drive in there. I guess, yeah, that's true, because I'm gonna need the bottom one. Be another one all the way down. Alright, so, and for the power on, I'm disconnected. Power, ground. What do you guys think? The only thing RGB in my PC is going to be my power supply. That's who, Ricer? Yay! It sees the drives now. 240 and 240, 6 gig SSDs. It doesn't see a pump. It doesn't see a PCH fan. It doesn't see a CPU opt. What is a PCH? Another fan port that it doesn't see. Cool. Light in the front. Don't forget the smoke stopper, dude. You saw me. I did a polarity check before I did the first power. Figured, I don't know. You can't really fuck up the drives, right? I mean, the drive is fucked. Come in. Going. It's like super cold in here right now. I gotta figure out reading 3200 of DDR21 33 megahertz RAM. This should be reading. This is for 3200 megahertz RAM, so I could probably up that. DOCP. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, dude, look, it's working. Best as I can tell, it's reading the two drives and stuff. What I gotta do is I gotta find screws that can fit the fan. Okay, so we need some fan sleeves for this shit. Still need to get the fan controller. And what I was thinking is maybe I use the fan controller to control just these two fans. Primary intake fan and then the fan that's hitting the power supply. That's when it's in the turned it on the mode where the fan turns off. Let's see if it gets any warmer. I guess I could put the top on it, right? What this does with the case closed. Very curious as to thermals on it. Case and most server racks don't have that mid bar. Yeah, I have nothing to load it with, so. I don't have an operating system for it right now. Next mission is gonna installing Windows on it. Probably buy Windows. Or not, I think you could download Windows for free, right? Windows 10. I think there's something like that. But you go download. Right now, it's still running in that fanless mode where the power supply is not running. I think CPU temps at like 34. Oh, I will. I will for sure tax it, for sure. Now I'm just gonna turn on the fan. I'm just super curious. Whoa, you okay over there? Did it fall on it? Okay, so this is fucking pumping, dude. The top of it here really doesn't have too much air coming out. Fine, because this is where I want to put my all-in-one water cooler top here. If I can put my all-in-one water cooler at the top here, if I could find a spot to put it, I think either put it at the top or put it here on the side. Preferably at the top so we can have top exhaust. So we can have fans that are pulling air out. Top like that. I'm gonna let that. And what we're gonna do here. Like grounding myself to be on my computer. Let's have a scroll, shall we? Brings the 24 plus the 8 pin. So that's all you would just need one of these setup that I have right now. But that was yours? Like you bought those and you had completely forgotten about them? That's funny. The CPU temp actually went up having the power supply fan on. I think just black. That would be. For yeah, that's freaking awesome, dude. I love that shit. They're an actual company that makes sleep cables. I don't get gypped by freaking ads. Yeah, then these are the splitters that they sell, but I'm gonna make my own. Cause I have braid, I have heat shrink, and I have these Molex connectors. Why am I not making my own? You know, I was just gonna solder them together. I was gonna make like an actual freaking soldered together cable instead of like. Yeah, that's kind of like what I need for the for those extra fans that I'm putting. Too loud either. On here, let me turn off. Can you just for a second? No, just like not make noise. So there you go. That's it. That's it on. And turn off the music. That's the noise floor. It's not too bad. It's like sitting exactly next to the microphone right now. Like the fan sitting, like the power supply is sitting right next to the microphone. So if that's what you're hearing, that's fucking beautiful, you know? I'm gonna turn on the noise gate back on here. That's how you keep them neat. It was pretty loud. I mean, it was sitting exactly. But that's why I want to get that fan controller, because the idea is instead of letting the motherboard control all the fans, I'll let the motherboard control the fan and the main exhaust fan kind of shit. And the middle fans and all that other stuff, I want to be able to control it. So I can lower it because right now those fans aren't really being controlled outside of on and off. black. To the black ones. Cables of how long? Well, I guess maybe a foot. Long. Kind of honestly fine. See, but if rubber mounted riveted fan screws, color fan screws. Kind of like them. $70 to $120. Okay, what else are we looking for? But that's not the actual. Not the original. Happened, boys.
Американская фирма Transceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
Oh yeah. The celebration dance, guys. Got a PC now, guys. Well, I guess it's still not a PC, it's just like computer parts still. Get an OS onto it. See if we can make the OS happen. I want Windows 10 Pro. should get Pro. Need Windows 10 Pro. It's like 2 minutes behind? I'm seeing it happen right away on there. I don't have Twitch though. Trying to figure out my login here.
All you have to do to lose weight and have the perfect body.
Shut up! Hi. Hi. TV dash bus. Alright, let's. That's kind of working, right? It's funny, maybe it like died for a second. Generally, Streamlabs have set. I haven't set control. Definitely have it set to fade away. Alright, Matthew. That worked. Over there. Get the YouTube chat go away. I haven't really messed too much with the YouTube chat settings. I don't know if they'll stay forever. That? Is it? You think that's a lot off? For like testing, go 1 Mississippi, 2, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. There it is. 10 seconds. That's not too bad. That's how long it's taking me to come up on Twitch. I gotta take my settings for this. I need those. This is for right now. said, I just see that guy is freaking. There we go. Had the wrong pattern. Stop working. There it is. Not too bad. Like 20 seconds. Tops. YouTube one isn't working now, which is funny. Kinda not. I fucked it up. Kinda not fuck with it. Fucking with this stuff on Streamlabs while it's happening, kinda messes it up. There it is. I kind of have two chats happening right now underneath me. So I have the YouTube chat and then I have the Twitch chat, and both of them are kind of happening at the same time. That should disappear. That's how it should be working. I'm monitoring both chats. That's how that works. My computer dies when I have my own video of myself or whatever they're playing while I'm on Steam. My computer it seems like, at least in that, under no load, it doesn't make a difference. Hard to plug in. Let's see what Windows has. Windows, you want to do Windows Pro, right? Is that where we are? Are we Pro? Or do we just do Home? But according to this list, we're just missing BitLocker device encryption, Windows information protection, and then a bunch of fucking business shit. Mobile device management, group policies, enterprise Azure, Microsoft 4 for business, assigned access, dynamic provisioning, Windows only for business, GAUS mode setup, support for Active Directory, support for Azure Active Directory. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any of that shit. But oh, that's true. I brought up the music. I brought up the music because of I brought up the music because of the song. I got the power. it's like I can hear it. I have like control here. Like I can bring up and down the music. I hear it like in my headphones. So. Oh, I guess that's true. You probably hear the fan, right? Like whenever I'm talking, you hear what? Bring the music down just a little bit more. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Pro? Should we go pro? Yeah, I can do this. There we go. Boom, dude. Look. Oh my god, dude. Like a true pro. What does that sound like now? Is it better? Probably like a billion times better. Yeah, I have what's called a noise gate. So a noise gate will stop the audio from coming in if it's below a certain amount. So for example, like Jasmine can talk. Jasmine, talk. Talk a little louder.
Want some food?
You see?
Some food.
Yeah. So you see, she's got to like really say something really loud in the background in order for you guys to hear it. She could do dishes and be banging stuff around over there and nothing. You don't really hear anything. Okay, yeah. So that's better. It's better on top then, for sure. I mean, it was sitting like here's the fan, it was like fan microphone. They were like right on each other. Somebody's trying to communicate with me. A USB hub with Ethernet. I don't know. Anybody know a good USB hub with Ethernet? I don't. Never really been into like the Ethernet. Yeah, no, she can't, you can't hear her over there. When the noise gate's on, you can't hear her. Buy Windows 10 Pro. Is that how you do it? Do you buy it? $199? How much is Windows 10 Home? $139? Oh my god. You think you get a discount on Microsoft?
Through Passport, yeah.
No. I mean, I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna torrent it, dude. That's not what I'm gonna do on stream. I have to lead by example. Look, I have a whole freaking 4 people watching. You think if I was to just start torrenting, it'd be fine? Dude, everybody, all those 4 people would just start torrenting just because it's fine. Why? Because Busta did it on stream. And that's how you're supposed to do it. I can't support that. That's not what I stand for. I believe there's a way that you can download Windows without I believe there's a way to install Windows without paying for it here. Find it. I saw here. This is the one that I saw. Pays 2 cents. pause this here. About all we need. That's about all we need right there. See, I already watched this video. You see, I do some research. I do.
What's up, guys? Jay's 2 cents here, and I'm talking to the new guy, the guy who just built his first tower and he doesn't know what to do next.
That's
So
me.
we're gonna take the assumption that you guys have built your tower, it turns on and everything, and now you're like, now what do I do? I've got no DVD drive. How the heck do I install Windows? I mean, drivers. I don't know what to do next. Everyone talks about building the tower. Very few people ever talk about the hardest part for some people, which is just figuring out how to get everything up and running. So today we're gonna try and cover that topic. And if you are a veteran, maybe you have some useful ways of making what I'm about to show you even more efficient. So watch this video, comment down below with your best tips and tricks, and let's get started. Drop your temperatures and get maximum performance from your processor with Corsair's new A500 air cooler.
I heard it sucks.
At volume levels. So there's a couple things you're going to need for this. We're going to need our Windows install media. Now I'm not going to talk to you about how to make that today because believe it or not, it's not enough content to make its own video. And it's really, really simple. So if you just go to Google on another machine, you'll need a laptop or something if you don't have the actual Windows install media. This is so out of date. This would need several hours worth of updates depending on your internet speed. So what we do is we actually install or create new install medias based on the latest versions of Windows. Now that's really simple. If you go to Google and just look up Windows install media, you'll find the tool that you can download. It's only a couple of clicks, and then it will be a much more recent version of Windows than if you buy one off of a shelf. So get yourself a USB stick that's got at least 8 gigabytes and then go through the tutorial process. So now that you have your install media, we're gonna go ahead and stick it into our system.
You see, there's a thing. Have a USB drive. Only a whole thing happening. Format it and stuff. I have a thing, dude. It's a thing, It's all a thing. Okay. I don't have a USB drive, right? But hear me out. I have micro SD card reader. And I have a micro SD card in here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Trust me, I got one. I got one here. If I don't have one here, I have one over there, but so I could do that. Or see, I know what it is. I know what it is. What I should have done. This is okay. So for those of you watching the stream that are gonna build your own PC, what you should do, you should get that hard drive that I had in there, connect it to my sled, right, and then have installed doing the Windows installer thing onto that sled through there, and it's all yeah. I fucked up, but this will work. Hoping anyway. Because if I install it onto the SD card, right? It's just like a USB drive, right? It should be the same. Cable here. want to see what format he had going on in here.
Off of a shelf.
Let me see what's on this drive here before I. Speed. Oh, this is when I fucked up everything. Nothing really important on this card so far. GoPro footage of some band. They're walking, yeah. All this stuff has been sifted through. It could happen. I think that's what this thing is. I think what he's doing here is he's creating a way where all you need to do is like click that activate button, and as long as you don't click the activate button, you are all good. And then if I want to, I can click the activate button. Done. OSFAT. The MS-DOS fat, dude? Or is it X-FAT? We'll see. I think it's gonna do it anyway.
So get yourself a USB stick that's got at least 8 gigabytes and then go through the tutorial process. So now that you have your install media,
let's see if we can make this happen. The call that he Googled? Windows Install Media Creation Tool. Or bitter. Watch this be a .exe. Oh, Peter's dying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not a good look. What it did, it like the graphic died. Wait. Oh, there it goes. The second I brought up that force quit window, I was like, no, no, no. I was just joking. I was just joking. It was a joke. I kid. I joke.
Windows Install Media, you'll find the tool that you can download. It's really simple. If you go to Google and just look up Windows Install Media.
Download Windows Microsoft 10. The link looked like that. It's the only kind of thing. Do they sell? Do they have a Windows? Maybe I could use Boot Camp. Can I use Boot Camp to do that? Huh. Maybe. Wants me to remove all external storage, so I'm gonna try to use Boot Camp to see if I can make, because I have the ISO now. Right, this is the ISO I downloaded. That's the ISO right there, 5.727 gigabytes. So that's the file. I think I can use Boot Camp to load it onto there. Not. Yeah, for sure. If not, I'm gonna need to have a buddy with the Windows machine. So, like, for example, if I was to come over here, let's go to Windows 10. Downloading the ISO file. So, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna do it manually. I think it would. Install it here. Not where I want it. Let's use disk utility. Plug in our drive. And we're going to use image here. We're gonna okay. Onto here. Load this image. A different format, because maybe that's by exFAT. So let me put on some music. So quiet. Formatted. Let me see. I need to re-download this because it died like that halfway through like the load. It like let's download the 32-bit just for kicks too. I'll select from the set. So funny.
Lost yourself, how could you not? Played a part, doubted yourself. You saw
Oh,
much more I know.
Coco.
But all my luck is thrown.
Okay. Okay, but can I still hit restore? By restoring this falling instead of the
Started in you.
status. OS.
You have not discovered yet. Started in your head. You have not discovered yet.
Huh. Might be a way. Might be because of how I formatted that options. Partition map. Thought it needed that in order for it to. Happening because even here when I try bring this up, it's like trying to download, but it's not downloading the whole thing. Stuck at like 5.27. It doesn't like continue to download for whatever. Oh yeah, you have a meeting? Maybe I could do those 8 and then upgrade. What it is? I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna be right back. Put up the BRB screen, just chill out, maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, probably around noon. Come back. I don't have to go to work today until 3 o'clock, but I still got a couple more hours. Put us here on the BRB screen. We're right back. And we're gonna figure out that whole we're gonna figure out this whole Windows install thing. If there's anybody that's gonna figure out how to get Windows to install from a Mac, it's gonna be me. So. Yo, 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 what up, what up? Big up, big up. Let's see. According to this. Ooh. Ooh. Added by base. Dying over here. Oh my goodness. That's what's streaming right now? Oh, that was not it. Alright, here we go, here we go. Give them that follow. Oh, I hear no audio. Let me turn off low latency mode.
That they do. They've always been about
There we go.
pushing, collaboration and unification within crews here in Southern California as well as worldwide. So super excited to be here this weekend with you guys. Before we dive into the music, I just wanted to acknowledge the current social and political climate that we're all facing today. Times are tough right now. We know that a lot of people in entertainment and music have been pausing their voices and their music to give respect for the people who are fighting for their rights in the streets every day.
Respect.
To us, the bottom line is our music is important, and now more than ever, it's crucial that we share it with the world. So to get our point across, I just wanted to share some words with you from our girl Becca Lambert, who posted this the other day. Junglists worldwide and fans of pretty much every other dance music genre need to remember the roots of our music. Drum and bass was Black people, influenced by the sounds of Jamaican reggae as well as dub, jazz, etc. in the 1980s, and started taking foot in UK dance clubs in the 1990s. Their music influenced the sounds of breakbeat hardcore, hardcore jungle, techno, funk, bassline, footwork, the list goes on.
Baby.
Many of the samples and vocals were created by Black people, including the classic drum sample of the Amen break, the Black man Gregory Coleman in 1969.
That's it.
Respect, be educated about, and uphold the roots of this music. To be actively our community. We need to remember that they are the reason that our space exists. When we attend these events virtually or in person, we need to remember that they have godfathers and godmothers for the beautiful gift of this music to share in our tight-knit community. Outside of individual artist profits, SD Union will be donating a portion of the money raised during this event to Black Lives Matter nonprofits like Black Visions Collective, Black Voters Matter, and the Advancement Project as an example. Throughout the weekend, we'll be checking in to ask for your support. If you can't get out on the streets, the best way to help is to share information about news and protests and political policies on social media. That being said, this weekend we're embarking on a sonic adventure highlighting some of the strongest voices in our scene, both locally and worldwide. We'll be having some awesome giveaways throughout the weekend. We'll be lacing you guys up with some merch from local brands who are down for the drum and bass cause and the underground movement. We'd love to hear from you guys, so keep it locked in the chat room all weekend long. I miss seeing all of your beautiful faces, so I'd love to hear from you guys. So hit us up in the chat and we'll do our best to respond. So without further ado, we're going to kick it off with our first artist of the weekend. So without further ado, we're going to kick it off with our first artist of the weekend.
And it's okay. It's coming. Coming.
By the way, make sure to donate. The links will be in the chat. Support your local artists. All the funds raised during each of their sets will go to the artist directly. Everything else will be shared with SD Union and the nonprofits I mentioned earlier. Keep it tuned to the chat. We've got some super awesome stuff in store for you guys all weekend long. We'll be going from right now until noon on Sunday. So we got a lot of shit going on. But
Good thing we gave him like the high quality looking stuff. There it is. Coming in. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Throw some send it's in the chat. Oh my god, it looks really bad. You guys have seen exactly what it looks like. The urinals. Oh, the chat's popping off. I love that. But I'm checking out here, their video latency is like, their playback is coming like 3,400 kilobits per second. Like way too much video.
Be a badness.
If I can send this to Dust. Thought he threw that in for me. But the beats. Oh. Make sure I have low latency on. Okay. So this is it, like coming straight from them. I have plenty of internet overhead here. If you look at my. Let's see. I think this is what's killing me right now. I think the ISO is broken. My download right now is in the 500s. Obviously, once you start checking it, it'll like straighten. It's like, oh, he's looking. We gotta fix that. But not to be fair, it's like,
Bitch, I ain't finished.
trying to tell him some pointers. If this is gonna go on for 2 days, they're gonna need to fix this shit. For the volume over here. Let that hang out here. So. If I can make this one work at least. Oh, I don't know what these mean. KN. Try doing this one more time. Try deleting these up. Files. Great. Yeah, I told them to bring down their video bitrate to like 2 grand, like 2,000, 2,200. They don't need any more than that. And then trying to see if make like the trying to see if I could get them to capture from a display, like doing display capture. That's something Double Door I think taught me that, to capture the display instead of capturing the application. Oh, that one finished. Okay. That one finished that time. Bring up the disk utility. Try this one. Same error. Something's happening, I think. I think OS wise, something with my OS is not letting it do it. Try erasing this again. Oh, what are these now? FS. They're left. Do MS-DOS FAT GUI partition. Try that, and then we're gonna try MS-DOS FAT master boot record, and then if that works. If that doesn't, then we'll on. Currently inside the ride, baby. Okay. Here we go. So done again. Image. Get the error. Out. Cancel. We'll try doing it to partition. Volume. Does this open? Currently in use by what? Okay, it's gone. Watch, that's what it was. Try like this. Okay, so let's erase it. Try MS-DOS FAT master boot record. I'm just gonna try all the options because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so hopefully one of these options will work. It's like that crazy ass footwork shit. Oh yeah. Happens here. Valid argument. Could not validate source. Erase it and let's create. XFAT. Start with the GUI partition table. GUID, saying it wrong? Push. That's it. Okay, so we're in a big chat now. Here, let me see. Because they want to do this for 48 hours. There's no way they're gonna be able to. There's no way they're gonna be able to stream this for 48 hours. You know what I mean? Like this. I'm in regular latency mode. Oh, let me turn off regular latency. The buffers a little bit on my end. So that means if it buffers when it's like this, that means that on their end they're not seeing, like, they're not sending me nothing. Stream connection sucks. Ooh, super glitchy here also. People to have watching. 82 people. Try this again. Where was I? Let's erase it again because I don't remember where I'm. X-Fat. Alright, doing X. problems over there for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna try to restore the main volume. Actually try to restore partition. Happening verification of that. Pretty sure it has to do with my OS. Has to do record. Okay, sound is better. Now I'm gonna try to restore it. Oh, it was going so well. Like it doesn't really want to how do I do it? I have to look up a video. Creating there is a video. I'm gonna take a quick little breaky. Guys, with this going. By the way, I did record this. This was recorded by myself and my buddy Adia Break. His studio. That's why I'm playing it. It is on added by Base Collective, but you know, kind of did. So let's see if we can go down the rabbit hole here. On here of this thing.
And then Windows support software that you want Boot Camp Assistant to download. So the first is preparing the flash drive. So what we'll do is we'll go to Utilities and open up Disk Utility. And from there, I'll go up to the View menu and make sure it says Show All Devices. Select the top level of the external drive and click Erase and give it a name. We'll call that External Win. We'll make sure that it's exFAT because it supports larger files. And then GUID partition map. Click on Erase. After that, it prepares the drive. So now we're ready to copy files to it. So in order to get the files, first thing that we need to do is get the Windows support. So to do that, open up Boot Camp Assistant and go to the Action menu and say Download Windows Support Software, and then we'll save it to the desktop. I've already done it, so I don't need to do it again. Once that's done downloaded, you download the Microsoft ISO or Windows 10 ISO from Microsoft, and we'll double click on it and we'll mount it. And you can see it mounted this ISO on the desktop.
Okay.
So the rest of the operation is pretty easy. From the ISO, you just copy all the files, or just highlight all the files and drag it over to the external drive. And then the Windows Support Software, you'll select this, all the contents, and drag it over to that external drive as well. And once that's done copying, we'll take this, plug it into the Mac that we're going to be booting, we want to boot Windows externally from, and continue that there. So let's go over to that other Mac and start that operation. Okay, now that we have the external drive created, we have to allow external booting, since this is one of the new T2 coprocessor Macs. It's the new Mac Mini. If you don't have a newer Mac that has the secure boot, you don't need to worry about this step.
I don't think we need to
but
worry
let me
about
show
this
this.
step.
So I'll restart the Mac, and I'll boot into recovery mode by holding Command R. And we'll go into
have to create them.
Is it security startup utility, and then we will disable external booting. I'm sorry, we'll enable we'll enable external booting. Okay, now that it's booted into the recovery partition, I shall go up into the library, the utilities menu, and choose startup security utility.
Good.
And once you go into here, you'll notice that you have an option for external booting, for disallow booting from external media or allow. So I already had that selected, so I've verified that that's correct. And then I will go ahead and restart, holding down the Option key. And when it comes to the boot selector menu, I will go ahead and plug in my external drive. Okay, so you see the two internal volumes. So now I'll plug in.
Okay, that's cool. I think it'll work if I just... Sure. And boot, no, installer. Let's see what this says. This says something different. Good. So, first thing we learned. Let's see if it'll work the way this guy just did it. Turn on our music again. Okay. Let's try refreshing again. Give them super duper benefit of the doubt. 100% fresh, clean stream here. Getter mode.
Hungrybox is in need of a major comeback.
I got you, son.
What?
Look out, yes.
Amazing! A surprise save from Hungrybox's mother.
Your moves were a little bit off, son. You must be hungry. Fuel up on Campbell's chunky soup.
Thanks, Mom.
Now let's smash this noob.
Yes! Superb victory! Campbell's Chunky, the soup that eats like a meal.
That's not true. Not true. Oh, yeah, because they suck. Okay. Oh. So, in boot camp, essentially there is another installer that you can do. In boot camp, here, let me see if so I had boot camp up here. If you go to action, you could download Windows support software here, which is what we learned in that video. That's gonna download a folder that we're gonna be able to use, I guess, for that. I'm out of water. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, out. Downloading here. Okay, admin. Okay. Saved. Here's Windows support. This guy is saying that name that shit. Could it be that? Could it be that it was just too many characters? The underlines that are messing it up? Could be something like that. Time. It says I don't have permission to touch any of this stuff. So let's change that. What? Letting me. Huh. That might be why disk utility does. Let me try calling this. Damn, dude, their stream. Still cutting out, dude. Oh. Call this win. Let's try. Come over here. No. I think this ISO has something going on that's not gonna let me do it because it wants. Okay. Other way, I don't know. Go to copy it from there. Can't. It has something to do. I'm not an admin user right now. Huh. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of investigating on this. Come back to you guys. Can't do this either. Kind of. Have to do a little bit of but yeah, I'm gonna raid the SC Union channel by base. I'll leave you guys there. I'm gonna take this call. Guys.